Hey, what's up, y'all? Okay, so now how do we begin having a golden mindset, y'all? Well, it's first, uh, it's first understanding and knowing uh, where everything come from. The first thing to do uh, is to understand the what's what part is weak and what part is strong, right? What's the lower part and what's the higher part of the mind? What I began was I just simply knew that everything came from on the inside of my mind. Um, I wasn't too sure about separate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The separation of it and all that stuff, but it all came to me as I started to apply everything. The more I applied stuff, the more uh, information came to me. So what you're looking at is the weak part. The strong part you can't see. It's the same way, like with this tree that I'm sitting under, right? The strongest part of the tree we can't see. Those are the roots. This is what we can see, though. But anyway, um, but we're a lot like this tree because whatever's on the dark side, well, on the side that we can't see, is what everyone else can see. See, but that's the golden side. So all you have to do is begin to have on your mind the stuff that you want instead of the stuff that you don't want. And it's going to take, and you're just going to have to start doing it. That's it. There's nothing else. There's nothing else to it. There's no practice or no trying or anything else. You just do it. And it's the same way. It's the same way, man. We're learning how to swim. Say, shoot, man, you got to do it. You can't just read about it or just watch other people. You actually got to get in the water and do it. Say, shoot, you may hear, okay, well, you got to do this when you get in the water and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everything that everybody told you, but you actually don't know until you apply it yourself inside the water. So we're on this golden path of having a golden mindset, of changing the base, the way we think. We're going to change this base metal, which is the average way of thinking, into gold. Hey, you know what though? I had a quick revelation, man, about Lucifer and the fallen angels. You know how the story was how Lucifer said he was going to be greater than God. So, but when it came to me, it was like, well, I guess that's kind of the reason why everybody forgets when we're born here on this planet. It's the reason why everybody forget who we are, because, well, the body, we automatically taught we automatically forget who we are, because they shit, when Lucifer fell, he took a third of the stars with him. So that's basically, you know what I'm saying, the third of the brain, or the third of the mind, the way we think. You know what I'm saying, that the body, that the body itself took over, and that the God mind in us, or for lack of better words, the God mind in us. Um, say she just had that little bit left, that little speck, but the body, right? Say she the spirit only got this so much, and the body only got this, and the body it took the majority. So now the body, right? Say she Lucifer is sitting there walking around and thinking that say shit, I'm great. Say shit, I'm looking good. I'm out here. I got my own power, thinking that you separate from the creator, right? So you're not actually saying that you're greater than the creator, but you're acting like it, and you don't know it because the reason why you act like it because you're saying you separate from him. So that means that you got your own power. But if you was to recognize that you're not separate, that you're not separate, then at that time, since you can walk in, then you can walk with God. You know what I mean? It's a whole lot to take in, and it's clear to me. But it just came to me, man. It just came to me not too long ago. But this I was sitting there meditating on, about this whole golden mindset thing, and man, and that's just how that's how it came to me. So the body, it's the devil. The flesh is weak, man. You don't want to think with your eyes. You got to think. You got to think from your mind. You got to think from who you say you are. So when they say to walk, that we walk by faith and not by sight, that means to me that you're walking as if everything's already done. You're walking from what you know and not from what you see. Okay, because you know how when we was children, we'd be outside playing in the grass out there in the yard, and we'd say for everything on the outside of the grass is water, and if you get pushed outside the grass, and and you fell in the water, and sharks and got you and all that. But we was playing, but we believed that while we was playing, you know what I mean, and whatnot. But it's the same thing, but just doing it in it's not nothing childish, you know what I mean, as far as something like that. It's real. But man, I've been on here a long time, y'all. To be continued. I'll talk to y'all a little later. All right. It's been another Power Moment with your boy LeBron, y'all. Stay tuned.